Hi everyone, it's Elite with another process video. This is the fourth layout I made with the Scraptastic Let Me Go kit, the April kit, but I'm posting these on YouTube not according to order, just because, I don't know, I'm still not done editing some of the first layouts, so sorry about that if that's confusing to anyone. So for this layout, I started again with the photos, and my original idea was it was like two photos that I took at the beginning and an end of a very long, for me, it's like a 2 months trip I took with my husband. And I just wanted to do a page about that, but I ended up only using one of the photos because it didn't work with both of them. And I decided kind of early on to go with a monochromatic layout. There was one pattern paper in the main kit that had this kind of black background, and I just loved how that looked with the transparencies that we got in the add-on from Studio Calico. So I just went with that, and the photo I chose also is I took it at sunset, and it has a lot of shadows, so it's almost monochromatic. I didn't edit it, it's not, I didn't change the colors, so that's just how I took the photo. And I really like how this page turned out, and I think it's a really good example of how you can get such different looks using just one kit or two kits here, because I used the add-on as well. But you can get such a variety of different looks from a very limited amount of supplies. So I really like that. I really wanted to add some stamping to the backgrounds because I just love the stamp sets for the kits this month, like for April, actually last month, because I'm narrating this in May. And I tested all the colors on a different, like a scrap piece of paper, but exactly the same paper. I ordered the add-on pattern paper, so I had 2 sheets of every pattern paper that came in the main kit. I always do that. If I'm not, I have like a swatch of most of my inks, but it's on white, and when I'm stamping on a different paper than white, then I always test it just to make sure I'm getting the result that I want. So I went here with a few shades of light blues and grays. I'm using the Avery Elle white pigment ink and Sea Glass, which is one of my favorite shades. It's a beautiful light blue. And I'm also using the Mama Elephant winter ink, which is a gray, a lovely shade of gray. And the one at the top I think is the Mint to Be, also from Avery Elle. I'm not sure I used it. The video always freezes when I'm narrating, so I can't really see what I'm doing at every moment. Maybe that's, if you've noticed, the explanations that I say are not timed perfectly, just because my laptop is kind of old and it's just not as fast. So sorry about that. I just stamped kind of randomly in places that I knew would show, that wouldn't be like directly under the photo, because everything else I used besides the photo mat is a transparency. So I really wanted that that look, that layered look, and that you can see the stamped images through the transparencies. I think it adds a lot of interest and depth to the page. So I fussed a little bit with which transparencies to use and how to put them, but eventually I found um, like a design that I liked. And then I decided to cut out some of those arrows from one of the transparencies and just use them as little elements around the photo. And I just love how that looks. It looks so cute, and it's such a nice detail with so much like it's another texture added to the background, and I just really love how that turned out. So the photo here is of my husband, and I took it. It was our last evening of our amazing trip of 2 months in New Zealand and Australia. And from Sydney we flew back home. So you can see there my husband sitting, and in the background you see the opera building, like the opera house in Sydney. We were in Sydney for 4 days and we loved it. It's such a great city. I could totally imagine myself living there for a couple of years. The only problem with it is that it's so far away from everyone I know. But other than that, people speak their English, or English with an Australian accent, and where I live, everyone speaks German. So, I just sometimes wish I could live in an English-speaking country because the language is such a barrier. I do speak German now, and I understand most of what's going on around me, but I can't express myself as well as I can in, of course, my native tongue, which is Hebrew, but also in English, which has been a very oh good, now I can show off with my bad English. But yeah, I've been speaking English at home kind of for the last 10 years because my husband and I communicate in English. So, I really hope that one day I can speak German as well, but I doubt it. I added a couple of flare buttons that came with the kit. That's one of the things I love about the Scraptastic kits, that you get flare every month. And you can also buy extra separately, which I have in previous month, and I think also in previous months, and I think also this month I got another set because I can always add some flair. So that's kind of it for this layout. I added my journaling in white with a white gel pen, and I write my journaling mostly in Hebrew, and we write from right to left. There's something fun coming up tomorrow on my channel for National Scrapbooking Day, so I hope you check it out, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.